Welcome back to Bizarre Boulevard, where we explore the spine-chilling, the eerie, and the mysterious. Today, we're taking a deep dive into a topic that'll make your skin crawl, literally. We're talking about snakes, thousands of them, and they're not just lurking in the shadows, they're swimming, hiding, and slithering around the waters of Oklahoma's lakes. In this episode, we're uncovering the 5 most snake-infested lakes in Oklahoma. Are you ready to find out which of these lakes might be hiding your worst nightmare just beneath the surface? Let's start our journey with Collinsville Lake. This seemingly peaceful body of water, located 25 miles northeast of Tulsa, is anything but serene when you realize what's beneath its shimmering surface. Collinsville Lake is a hotbed for one of the most feared snake species in the United States, the cottonmouth, also known as the water moccasin. These snakes are not only aggressive but highly venomous, capable of delivering a bite that could turn a pleasant day at the lake into a desperate fight for survival. What's truly unsettling is that these snakes aren't just limited to the water. On warm, sun-soaked days, they slither out onto the lake's trails and bike paths, lying in wait for anyone who crosses their path. Imagine taking a hike and stepping onto a shadowed trail, only to realize you're inches away from one of the most dangerous reptiles in America. Collinsville Lake may look like a spot for outdoor adventure, but tread carefully, you might find more than you bargained for. Next, let's travel to the largest lake on our list, Lake Eufaula. Spanning over 102,000 acres with more than 600 miles of shoreline, Lake Eufaula is a prime location for those who love water sports, fishing, and camping. But what lies beneath its expansive waters is something not everyone is prepared for. This massive lake is home to an array of snake species, from harmless water snakes to venomous copperheads and even the terrifying western diamondback rattlesnake. The marshy areas of Lake Eufaula, with their tangled vegetation and murky water, create the perfect hunting grounds for these serpents. They thrive in the shadows, waiting for an unsuspecting visitor to wade into their territory. And it's not just the swampy areas you need to watch out for, even some of the less popular swimming spots have seen their fair share of snake encounters. So, the next time you're at Lake Eufaula, remember, its size might be its greatest asset, but it's also the perfect cover for Oklahoma's most slithery residents. Now, let's head south, to the sprawling Lake Texoma, a vast 89,000-acre lake that straddles the border between Oklahoma and Texas. At first glance, it seems like the perfect escape, a place where you can soak up the sun, take a boat out onto the open water, or fish in peace. But just beneath the surface, Lake Texoma hides a different story. This lake is notorious for its population of common water snakes, copperheads, and rattlesnakes. They may not venture close to the well-trodden paths of swimmers and boaters often, but the fact remains, these creatures call Lake Texoma home. They lurk along the quieter, more remote areas of the shoreline, where dense vegetation and rocky outcrops provide the perfect camouflage. If you decide to wander off the beaten path, be warned, Lake Texoma's serpentine residents could be watching your every move. Moving further west, we arrive at Lake Thunderbird, located near Norman. Lake Thunderbird is known for its murky waters and lush greenery, a combination that's a paradise for snakes. Unlike some of the other lakes on our list, most of the snakes here are non-venomous, but that doesn't make them any less unsettling. You see, what Lake Thunderbird lacks in venom, it makes up for in numbers. The lake is teeming with a variety of water snakes, which, while mostly harmless, can still deliver a nasty bite if threatened. Imagine paddling out into the lake, your fingers trailing in the cool water, only to feel something brush past you, a snake, disappearing into the depths. It's enough to send a chill down anyone's spine. So, while you might not have to worry about a venomous bite here, the sheer volume of snakes is enough to keep you looking over your shoulder. Or down at your feet. Finally, let's venture to Lake Hefner, situated near Oklahoma City. Lake Hefner is a favorite spot for city dwellers looking for a quick getaway, a place to fish, boat, or hike along the trails that weave through its tree-covered shores. But those same trees in the hot Oklahoma summer create the perfect environment for the lake's snake population to thrive. Here, you'll find everything from water snakes to garter snakes and, yes, even rattlesnakes. The thick tree cover along the shoreline provides ample hiding spots, and the warm summer air draws the snakes out to bask in the sun. Imagine reaching into a tree hollow while fishing, only to come face to face with a rattlesnake coiled and ready to strike. At Lake Hefner, it's not just the water you have to watch out for, the shadows among the trees might hide a danger that's all too real. So, there you have it, the 5 most snake-infested lakes in Oklahoma. Whether you're exploring the trails at Collinsville Lake or boating along the expansive shores of Lake Eufaula, remember that these waters and their surroundings are home to thousands of slithering serpents. While most encounters with venomous snakes are rare, they're not impossible. Out of the 55 snake species found in Oklahoma, only 7 are venomous. However, it's the western cottonmouth, the only venomous water snake in the state, that you should be wary of. Most snakes prefer to avoid humans, but that doesn't mean they won't defend themselves if they feel threatened. Next time you visit one of Oklahoma's lakes, keep an eye out, watch the trails, look before you step into the water, and most importantly, if you see a snake, give it space. After all, these lakes may seem like the perfect spot for a summer adventure, but sometimes, the real adventure is surviving the creatures that call them home. Stay safe, stay aware, and remember, some dangers are hidden in plain sight. Thank you for tuning in to Bizarre Boulevard. If you enjoyed this video and want more eerie explorations into the unexpected, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Who knows what other creepy secrets Oklahoma is hiding? See you next time.